Hey kids, today's show is brought to you by the letter 4 and the number potato! I'm a stupid private.
Previously on the Transformers.
Old Mr. Megatron's put Starscream in charge of Predaking. Meanwhile, Wheeljack and Bulkhead aren't getting along with Ultra Magnus. When the two cross paths in Scotland, Predaking gets off his leash and chases the wreckers into a cave. But it's okay, Nico escapes and steals Starscream's Apex armor. After the big fight, the Decepticons run off without their shiny power armor. Megatron won't be happy. They did, however, get another Predacon fossil. But it's not all smiles and sunshine for the Autobots. Wheeljack has had enough of Ultra Magnus, and he's left the team. Aww. Alright, that's enough of that. On to today's review, Plus One. As the name cheekily implies, this is a couples episode. Couple number 1 is Wheeljack and the lovely RC. Couple number 2 consists of Agent Fowler and, Jack's mom. RC and Wheeljack are sent to dig up Predacon bones in a, say it with me now, some arid, rocky wasteland, where they drop a squad of Con Redshirts. Meanwhile, at the secret stronghold of the heroic Autobots.
He means Hangar E.
Word comes in that the local museum has had a Predacon fossil since the 1920s. Without much convincing, Agent Fowler convinces Jack's mom to join him on this secret mission.
We got a mother Casanova on our hands.
After their late-night study session, they run into a big robotic third wheel, named Knockout. But when the dashing doctor tries to call for extraction, it turns out Predaking did a number on Megatron's satellite dish, after Agent Fowler manages to rustle the wheel away from Knockout. Is that even possible?
Only for Decepticons who choose an automobile as their alternate form.
Jack's mom stashes the fossil in a train's coal supply. Jack finally notices that his mom's been away for a while, and he gives RC a call. She's busy giving Wheeljack some talky therapy. Apparently Jackie's not mad at Magnus, but he thinks that Bulkhead has gone soft.
Bull.
So after dropping the Predacon backbone that they dug up back at headquarters, I hope, Wheeljack and RC are off to rescue couple number 2, just as Soundwave fixes Decepticon communications and ground bridges Knockout back to Megatron's flagship, along with the fossil. And the episode ends with the reveal that Predaking might be far more intelligent than his monstrous form might suggest.
Of course, even this clockwork Dova possesses intellect far beyond.
Pal, are the fire extinguishers working?
As per protocol, all fire suppression systems are fully operational.
Then cut Puff the magic blowhard off.
Soon you will see the full power of... Hope that doesn't come back to bite us.
Plus One is an interesting episode, featuring some characters that haven't been particularly active in Season 3 so far. We didn't get to see all that much of Cybertron's number 1 Valkyrie, but it's good to see RC back in the fight again. Character development-wise, this episode is split between exploring Wheeljack's hostility toward Bulkhead, and I use the word exploring loosely. I mean, is Wheeljack really so upset that Bulkhead left the Wreckers to go serve under Optimus Prime, the Optimus Prime, that he feels the need to stab Bulkhead in the back in return? That's petty. That's epic petty. Then we have the awkward romance between Agent Fowler and Nurse Darby. Okay, they're the only remaining human characters on the show over the age of 35. They're perfect for each other. But it's okay because the star of Plus One is Knockout. Charmingly prickish and entertaining in both victory and defeat, Knockout's a show stealer. And his first call to Megatron after acquiring the fossil is the funniest moment in the whole episode. Alright, let's see how the scales balance for Plus One and determine our final score. On the good side, this is an opportunity for some of the less frequently utilized characters to shine. Plus One isn't the most action-heavy episode, but the RC and Wheeljack fight at the beginning is cool, as well as the last chase sequence where RC and Wheeljack have to fight off a phalanx of Insecticons while chasing Knockout. And just Knockout. On the other hand, there was something that kind of bugged me about that last fight. Apparently, the named Insecticons are these impossible-to-exterminate Men in Black superbugs, but the rest of the unnamed swarm just go down with one shot. I guess ninja logic applies to Insecticons. Plus One is a character episode, So if you absolutely must see giant robots wailing on each other all the time, this may not be the episode for you. Interestingly, this is the first time the Autobots actually succeeded in getting their hands on a Predacon bone. So if you're interested in a more character-focused episode, check out Plus One. 3 out of 5.
Hey, Private, you remember that big off-dragon you hung up on?
Yeah?
Well, he wants a word with you.
That's all, folks.